Hajime This is a listen, not a looky nighttime video. And I'm not going to turn on lights. Not many people will get this video, and probably no one will like this video. I know it's rare for that to be said on YouTube. I've been very lucky in my years thus far. Not attributing that to a deity, and not attributing that to like a force of luck. When I say luck, I mean, you know, the dice fell in my favor several times. From that, I met and had friends that were amazing, awesome people. And very, very few of those people are still directly in my life. And I don't know if I'm sad about it. I don't know if it, you know, really is an emotional draw or drain. Because it really only, like when I'm driving, and a certain song will come on the radio, because that's really about the only time I listen to music is when I'm driving. And a certain song that reminds me of an era in my life and the people that used to be around during that time. You know, it's just I know I miss some of them, but it's not like, you know, like when your girlfriend leaves you or your wife divorces you or something like that. It's not on my mind until that song comes on, until, well, any given song. It's not a song, but, you know, or, I don't know, talking about the past with friends, you know, with or co-workers or, you know, whoever. You remember the people that contributed to your good times. And I've been directly told that I positively influenced their lives. Not all of them, of course, but you know, I've been directly told that by friends. I grudgingly refer to them as ex-friends, because if they're not in my life anymore, we're acquaintances at this point. But there was a point when the people I'm talking about would have been considered a best friend. Two of them popped to mind right in the forefront. And I hope that, you know, more than just the few that I've, you know, heard from and been told, you know, you made me the person I am now. Thank you. You know, you helped me improve. Or you helped me grow into an adult. And the same thing from my perspective. Without them, I wouldn't be the person I am today. And I'm right at like 92% of where I wanted to be, or where I want to be now. You know, from what my ideal future was, I suppose. I'm like 92%. I mean, everyone wants to be the rock star, superhero, you know, scientist guy. But the real dream, the real goal. Anyway, it's a rambling video at this point, but that's what I made. So yeah, the point is, if you're young, you've got people around you right now that you will not know when you double your age. And I am willing to bet that number will be in the high 80%, high 80s, 80% or higher. Now with Facebook and whatever social media thing comes next, all the social media things that are out there, it's easier. Like, I have these people, for the most part, on Facebook. You know, I have their email addresses. Hell, I have their phone numbers. But we're acquaintances at this point. You know, I get an invite to a wedding in Japan. I'm not going to go. I mean, unless it falls in the time that I have planned a vacation there, I'm not going to go. And, you know, if I invited them to a wedding or an event here, it'd be the same thing. So, yeah, I mean, if you're 20, if you're in your 20s, especially if you're just 20, because I turned 40 this year. If you're 20, by the time you turn 40, you will be lucky to know 3 people, 4 people. And I say that's a double-edged sword. Because, you know, you can look at it, well, you know what double-edged sword means. It means you can look at it from 2 different perspectives. One perspective is, if you move on with your life, like so many of my friends did, got better jobs, or got jobs, period, you know, starting at 20, you know, you moved on to a career, or you moved on to your dream path, or whatever it was, and you moved on. You made a family of your own somewhere, and it's away from your friends. That's happy, right? We're all happier. You know, I went to Japan. I know several people that moved out of state, 2 people that moved to another country, separate from me, not Japan. And now, even that we're mostly back, you know, not in the same state again, but we still, that's it faded away. And then, like, the other side of the sword is, oh, I've got all the friends. You can tell me, oh, I'm 40, I've got all the friends I had when I was 20. And then that will make me sad on the level that, all right, are you still in the same town? Worse yet, I mean, because this is give or take. Like, you know, there's people that have never left Manhattan Island in New York. How? It blows my mind, but I'm a traveler. So it's not a bad thing. If you're still in the same town, if you're still in the same house, that's not a bad thing if you are happy. But for me, growing up with the same 20 friends, or the same friends I had from being 20, I wouldn't be nearly as successful as I am now. I don't feel. I wouldn't be as happy, definitely. I wouldn't be satisfied, is the important part. And I really feel satisfied now. That's why I don't know if I miss them. I don't know if I should reach out to them more. Because we've all moved on. We're all happier now. And you all had that awkward reunion to where there is fuck all to talk about. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. Questions, concerns, comments, complaints, give me a like. Drop your comments down below. I'll answer questions on it. And we can explore this a little further.